WEEX joins forces with LALIGA. Ride with superstars and allocate global assets. Backed by a 1,000 BTC protection fund, building a fortress for your assets. Join now and unlock the global trading season. WEEX. Trade for glory.
Some traders stop when the market closes. The same assets, WEEX offers different outcomes. Trade stocks, gold, and oil with cryptocurrency. 24/7. No closing bell, no waiting, just filled. The Wall Street sleeps, we don't. May 2027, the Galactic AI Trading Final. The prize? Unlimited resources for the home planet.
How did a human master the frequency of the universe?
I didn't study the market. I practiced the game. It started back in May 2026 with a 1,000 USDT challenge.
WEEX Labs AI Trading Challenge. A simulation where intuition is built. This is not just a game. It's a simulation that builds your power to earn. Master the AI. Master the future. Your team's strategy. Real-world rewards.
The training has begun. Win your future. Your road to gold starts here.
Win with WEEX.
Other or gold? Make your choice. Go, go, go. Combo 1. World Cup tickets. Mega Combo. 2,000 cash packets. La Liga football. Everyone wins. Chose. Go, go, go.
You're muted, Chris.
Oh, great. Okay, I'm good. Okay, welcome everyone to WEEX Go Go Season 3. I'm your host, Chris, and tonight is our La Liga special edition, La Liga Road to Gold, and what a night to be here. It is the final match of the entire 2025-2026 La Liga season. And before anything else, let me bring in our special guests, Jenna and our crypto DJ. So nice to have both of you here. Jenna, tell us a little bit about yourself so our listeners, our viewers, they know who you are.
Thanks, Chris. Hey guys, I am Jenna X and I've been in crypto since like 2017. All of my crypto content is pretty much like utility-based, XRPL builders, all of that good stuff, XRP. But we also like to focus on finding low market cap gems, all kinds of stuff. So definitely give me a follow, Jenna X Crypto.
All right. What about you, our crypto DJ?
Good afternoon. Well, I'm a DJ and a DJ, both. I like my memes and I DJ around the world and I talk way too much. So that's basically a fast resume of what I do in life. Yeah, and my socials, just your crypto DJ anywhere and everywhere. And thanks for WEEX for having me, of course.
All right. No, thank you to both of you that you're here. Really, really fantastic. So, I mean, I guess that you've been watching this entire season from start to finish. I'm just really curious, in one sentence, how would you sum up this incredible season for our audience?
I would describe it as technical precision meets high stakes volatility.
I would say that is high stakes at every single moment.
Nice. I like this. Yeah, perfect. Because tonight's prize is absolutely stacked. We have two separate rounds of $250, 100 high value cash packets in each round. So, director, throw the unlock conditions on screen because our first milestone is the following. The moment we hit 500 likes, we will unleash the first red packet airdrop. So $250 across 100 packets. So everyone in the chat, every viewer right now, go smash that like button right away. So down here, make sure to smash the like button. And beside this, everyone, make sure to click the video description right below the player because we've placed our La Liga, Hong Kong and Taiwan website links there. So you can see the WEEX logo sitting on their official website. Well, Jenna, I have a question for you. When you first saw WEEX appear as La Liga's official crypto partner in the region, what actually went through your mind?
At first, like it really feels like that walled garden of mainstream sports kind of just lost its gatekeeper. Because when you see a brand like La Liga that's plastered across like Hong Kong, Taiwan, partnered with WEEX, it's next to names like EA Sports, Nike, and it just really creates this massive psychological shift, right? Because for the longest time, crypto really lived in this alternative bucket, but La Liga is a little different because it's legacy. And seeing WEEX there told me that the exchange isn't just looking for the degens. They're going after the guy in the bar who doesn't even have a crypto wallet yet. So in my community, there's a little bit of this mix about like, it's about time. And wait, really? Is this actually happening? So as a crypto native, a lot of myself and others in the community, we're always a little bit skeptical, right? Because is this just a name, a brand that's plastered on a jersey, or is there actually going to be utility here? So it's really nice to see how WEEX has integrated, actually seeing people tied in, having fun using WEEX Fan Day, and that's tied to their match results of of the La Liga. So super exciting there, and it's just kind of this shift because visibility equals normalization. The more everyone sees it, the more normal it becomes. So great job with that.
Awesome. I couldn't agree more. DJ, what do you think?
I completely agree. I mean, football, or for the Americans out there, soccer is the most followed and most viewed sports in the whole world. And yeah, La Liga, I believe it's the second or third best league. Depends who you ask, I guess. And to have such a collaboration or partnership with WEEX, it's very, very big because it opens to a brand new audience that don't tend to use crypto and be like, okay, this is interesting. This looks cool. And yeah, it definitely makes it easier for the non-users of crypto in general to integrate themselves with something that they love dearly, which is their football team in La Liga, of course. So yeah, I think it's a very, very important step forward for mainstream adoption. And Jenna said it perfectly. It's just not for the DJs alone. Now it's for the everyday dads that's watching his loved football team on the weekends as well.
Love it, love it. No, fantastic. I agree with both of you. I think this is it's a great step forward, not just for WEEX, but also for the crypto industry, right? And that said, to the director, bring up our first poll card. So our first question for our audience. For the next week's Go season, where do you want to see us actually? For A, in the chat, do you want us to stay in La Liga? For B, do you want us to conquer the other top 5 European leagues? Or for C, what about changing sports and cross into esports or Formula One? So vote now. A, for La Liga, B, for the other 5 top leagues, or C, for crossover into esports or Formula One. Every voter gets automatically tracked. So it's really important that you vote, because then in segment 3, we're going to draw $30 cash trial funds from this pool. If you don't vote, you can't win. So cast your vote and lock in your eligibility right now. So let's see, take a look at the chat. Okay, it's going wild. Okay. All right. I see that you're casting your vote. Very, very good. And awesome. I see that we just hit 500 likes. That's amazing. Wow. So the chat is on fire. I love it. I love that the audience is totally engaged here. So just keep going. And you know what this means? I just said it before. If we smash 500 likes, what does this mean? Yep. We're going to drop our first red packet right now. So $250 across 100 packets. How do you claim your reward? Very, very easy. Just open your WEEX app. All right. Open it from your phone, and you will find the gift in your left menu. All right. Top left. And you claim your gift with the code below. The fastest fingers will get the biggest cuts. So again, down here, make sure that in case you haven't downloaded the app yet, the link is right below and below the video description. So get in there. Yeah. Back to our guests. Jenna, while everybody is grabbing their packets, what's the one La Liga storyline in this season that genuinely surprised you the most? Actually, DJ, let me pass that question to you, because I know that you're a big La Liga fan and you watch the whole season, and you're actually even playing fantasy football with your friends, right? So let's. I'm really curious to know your opinion.
I live in Spain myself, so I do have like a fantasy football with my friends on, my low time. But yeah, the interesting thing is that this year is completely different. Normally, the last match day tends to be all the teams, playing at the same time. So there's no favoritism per se. But this year, today is only one match, which is Atletico Madrid versus Villarreal, because they're both fighting for third and fourth, and they're fighting more interestingly for $7 million, euros, in Spain, because that's the main difference between both spots. But yeah, so even until the last day and literally the last match, there's still big money at stake, literally. So yeah, that's going to be the most interesting thing. And even though there's the World Cup in 3 weeks' time, if I'm not mistaken, nevertheless, both teams are going to have their A players playing for sure all 90 minutes. So yeah, even if it's the last match and everything will be like, it might be boring, it'll be the complete opposite. They'll be fighting until the very last second of the match.
I love that. Actually, I know that you're not participating here in this prediction game, but what do you think? Who's going to win? I mean, you have followed the whole season, right? So Villarreal, or is it Atletico Madrid?
Oof. Very hard question. I mean, if I were to have to choose one in a simple answer, I'll say Atletico Madrid, purely because they always been better than Villarreal in general. It's Griezmann's Atletico Madrid forwards last match as well. So I do hope and I believe he'll score like a goal, and that could be the deciding point. That's my opinion. It's not a guarantee. That's just my 2 cents on the topic.
Okay, very good. We're going to see in a few hours if you were right or not, but I think you're onto something. You're onto something. And by the way, to our audience, just a quick heads up, because as you saw, since we hit 500 likes and we revealed actually our first airdrop, just for you to know, the moment we're going to hit 3,000 likes, we are going to actually drop more money. So $250 across 100 packets. So that's why don't stop at 500. Just make sure that all the people that come here to watch our live stream are going to hit the like button, smash the like button, because you don't want to miss the chance to win money, right? And that said, it's time for our first live chat lucky draw. So I want you to do something in the audience. Make sure that you got your thumbs ready, your keyboard ready, because I want everybody to spam hash WEEX go LALIGA hash with both hashtags. All right. So the backend grabs the 7th and the 14th user. Each wins 10 WXT. 10 WXT. This means WXT is our native token, which actually outperformed BTC. You can check that on CoinMarketCap. And the La Liga Earn Challenge link is in the description below. All right. Make sure that you check the description below, because the top reward is 0.5 BTC. And here we're talking 5 figures. So make sure that you do it. Link in the description below. So congrats to our 7th and 14th winners. Click the Telegram link in the description to claim your WXT. And yeah, now, Jenna, one last question before we head to our next segment. Tonight is the, final match, right? So what should our audience be watching for in the last 90 minutes of the season? What's your take on that? Oh, you're muted. Sorry, Jenna.
Chris, you're gonna have.
Yeah. No, let's DJ jump in. So, no worries.
Yeah, like I mentioned before, I think it's going to be stakes until the very last second. So, yeah, I believe Alex Madrid will take it all 3 points. And, yeah, hopefully Griezmann scores a goal for his last match. And 7 million goes for him. That's what I'm thinking. But I said that's my 2 cents, not betting advice or prediction market advice.
Okay. So let's hope for a Griezmann goal. Brilliant. I love that. So WEEX go. Segment 2, final sprint, kickoff.
WEEX joins forces with La Liga. Ride with superstars and allocate global assets. Backed by a 1,000 BTC protection fund, building a fortress for your assets. Join now and unlock the global trading season. WEEX. Trade for glory.
Okay, here we are. Welcome back. So I have already sent out the first wave of packets, and let's take a look at the chat. Okay, I can see it's going wild. All right, I love this. Just keep going. All right, just stay engaged, because it will be worth it for you. Make sure that you stay engaged. So Jenna, so let's get into it. I have a question also for you. So since WEEX is the official crypto partner of La Liga in Hong Kong and Taiwan, and for a lot of people in our audience, that might sound surprising, right? Because a trading platform partnering with a football league. I mean, from your perspective, as someone who has been in the crypto space for a good while and you have a big audience, what does a partnership like this actually signal about where the industry is heading?
Well, it's a massive bullish signal. So this combination looks wild on paper, right? But if you're surprised, you're not really looking at the macro chart for where the industry is actually heading. When I see WEEX and La Liga locked in like this, it's not just a sports deal. It's the end of this crypto anarchy era and the start of an era of legitimacy. So we have the death of the ghost brand, where we just had these logos on websites with no physical footprint. We're actually partnering with a 95-year-old institution like La Liga, and that's absolutely insane. And then we have to think of the factor that massive adoption equals passive familiarity. So we aren't just winning people over with white papers in 2026. We're winning them over by being part of their Sunday night ritual. So it's absolutely huge, completely bullish. When you see weeks on the score line, every time Mbappe touches the ball, crypto stops being scary. It just starts being part of this normal everyday thing. It's normalized. It's the utility app on your phone. So this partnership is definitely a bridge, and I think that proves that to survive this cycle, this is what you need to be doing. You know, an exchange can't be just a place to trade. It has to actually be a cultural anchor, and that is exactly what Weeks is doing.
I completely agree with that. I think that for such an institution like La Liga that has been here and will be here for so many years, to bring that mass adoption, you need to go where the masses actually are. And like I said before, football is one of these sports that definitely can achieve that. And not just that, La Liga is one of the most followed. I mean, until recently, you had players like Cristiano Ronaldo and Leo Messi, which are the number 1 and 2, for to each their own who wants to be number 1 and 2, but they're nevertheless the 1 and 2 of the world and the most followed athletes in the world as well. So yeah, having that kind of partnership is definitely an ongoing subtleness to bring in people that used to just watch, like Jenna said, on their weekends, their team that they love the most, and bringing and integrating bit by bit something like Weeks, which is a humongous exchange. And I think it'll be beneficial for them on the long term, to have that sort of integration. But on both sides, either the exchange and, of course, the audience that are going to be watching it and using it.
Love it, love it. Since you mentioned the audience, there's a theory that the type of fans who follow top-tier football, right, and La Liga obviously is maybe the best league in the world, people who are passionate, competitive, willing to take risk on outcomes, are actually a very natural crypto audience. So do you think that's true? And have you actually seen it play out in your own community?
I think so, because it's the typical, when I speak with my friends or whatnot, it's like, I bet you so-and-so is going to win. And the other one is like, no, I bet so-and-so is going to win. So, it's that competitiveness of like, I will have and I'll die on my hill for my beliefs. And the same in crypto, each project has their own community and they have their die-hard core fans. And they'll be like, yeah, XRP, BTC, ETH, Cardano, whatever it is, they'll all have no. They'll be like, this is the best. This is, the one that's going to change the world. And, everyone should be looking at this. And the same thing here with football. Everyone will be like, no, Real Madrid is the best. No, Barcelona is the best. No, we're going to win tonight. And that competitiveness is what is perfect for crypto, because they're willing to actually put money behind their beliefs, which is what they're doing at the end of the day.
Awesome. Very, very well said. Couldn't agree with you more. Oh, by the way, I'm just looking at the chat right now. Wow, it's going crazy. Everybody's going nuts. Okay, guys, just keep it coming, because I just see, as soon as we hit 1,500 likes, we're going to unlock the physical La Liga co-branded football draw. So this means real leather. We're going to ship worldwide for free, of course. So just keep hitting the like button. So again, once we hit 1,500 likes, we're going to unlock the physical La Liga co-branded football draw. Okay, so make sure, stay engaged, keep smashing that like button. All right, don't stop. And yeah, there's another thing I think that our audience will be very interested in. So Weeks is actually officially promoting 7 La Liga players this season. So this means that names like Bellingham, Jamal, Griezmann, that we also mentioned before, Nico Williams, Kubo, Isco, and Gerard Moreno. So you don't need to know their stats, but Jenna, as someone who watches how crypto projects build their image, what do you think is the strategic logic of a trading platform aligning with, let's say, an individual athlete and personalities rather than just the league itself?
Yeah, Chris. Honestly, it's definitely a classic KOL strategy play, honestly. And it's genius because, as we navigate crypto, we don't just follow the market, we follow builders, founders, and influencers. And we follow the personalities because liquidity follows personalities, and attention is always personal. So we have an individual brand versus institutional noise. So a brand like LALIGA is institutional. It's respected, but it's corporate. An individual player that's an identity. So people aren't just buying a token, they're actually buying into the vision of the person behind the token. So when WEEX aligns with these different players, it makes the brand feel a lot more human. And it's also a really niche community play because, you have these 7 different players that WEEX has partnered up with, and it's essentially like airdropping their brand into 7 different demographics. So by engaging all of these different generations, WEEX can appeal to a larger global audience.
I just want to touch on that. I agree with what Jenna says, but the thing, if you look at the actual names themselves, like Bellingham's English, Yamal is Spanish, Griezmann is French, Kubo is Japanese, and of course Nico Williams is Guanjuamena Spanish. But Nico Williams is right from the north. He's from Bilbao, which some of the Bilbao people consider themselves their own country. Yamal is from Catalonia, Barcelona, and you got Isco, which is from the south. And Jerome, I don't know where he's from. But if you notice, within La Liga itself, there's multiple countries where they're targeting of the nationality of these people, So it's not only La Liga, but they're having like each demographic with multiple languages, which is like extremely niche. So that's very good, of course. And like Jenna said, it's a KOL, but instead of crypto, it's football, These players are really, really good. Obviously, they play at the highest level, of course. And, people will always be like, well, why a specific person individually? Well, these people have their own attention because either they score goals or they're very good at defending. Well, in this case, they're all forwards. So they all score goals or they do loads of assists. So it's normal that they have a very, very die-hard core fan base itself, which is perfect for integrating something like a big exchange like WEEX, for example.
Nice. Yeah, I can't agree more with both of you. So nice take. And let's move into, let's say, another type of problem that some crypto projects, let's say, struggle with. And yeah, that's credibility, right? So some projects, even if they have like great tech, maybe nobody trusts them just yet. So do you actually think that something like a La Liga sponsorship could move the needle on trust? Would it move the needle on trust for you personally? And how do you think would regular users actually perceive that? Jenna, what do you think?
Yeah, definitely. It's a huge signal because you don't just get to partner with a giant like La Liga unless your compliance and your security are absolutely ironclad. So that definitely speaks volumes. The partnership is really loud, and it's a clear signal to regulators that WEEX is definitely playing the long game.
Nice.
Yeah, I just want to touch on that. And La Liga has been here, I think, Jenna said 95 years. And they're not going to take the risk. Meaning they're going to do loads of due diligence. They're going to verify and guarantee that whoever they're going to partner with or collaborate with are going to go through very tough measures. And yeah, the thing is, if you want to have that, like you said, that's joint status and trustworthy, you need to be working with people or collaboration or teams or institutions that already have that. And something like La Liga is a prime example. So yeah, you have to have everything that La Liga will want to ask for. And if WEEX is already partnered with them, is because they do that exceptionally well. So yeah.
And I think just to add on that, it really shows that the industry is maturing, right? Because we went from these speculative corners into more regulated and transparent consumer-facing finance. So it's definitely a big win.
True. I agree. And since we're promoting 7 La Liga players this season, chat, I want to do a flash drop. So spam the chat right now with your favorite La Liga player. So if you like Bellingham, for example, you'll just write Bellingham WEEX all together in one word, or Jamal WEEX. So the director is going to grab the fastest, most accurate entry and just drop $10 in your WEEX account. So do it right now, chat. Your favorite player, just spam the chat and you're going to win $10, okay? Do it now. So since tonight we have the last match, so Villarreal against Atletico Madrid, and the games are kicking off at 9 p.m. Even if you haven't watched a single game this year, there's still something exciting about a final day, a final match where everything plays out, right? Because like also DJ said before, they're literally playing for 7 million euros. The result of the match tonight will tip one way or the other, 7 million plus or 7 million minus. So, Jenna, I'm just curious, does that feeling of a compressed, let's say, important last game remind you of anything in crypto, like flash crashes or listings, major announcements? I don't know, that kind of energy?
I would compare that kind of energy to, so I'm XRP army through and through, laugh at me, say what you want, I don't care. But the energy reminds me of whenever we were battling the SEC for so long, Ripple was battling them. And whenever we finally got the ruling that XRP is not a security. And yes, if you were trading in long XRP, you made out well, but like the whole community was so hyped, just rejoicing. We're like, this is a win, this is a victory. But just that excitement, it can be compared to other things like airdrops, or you're waiting for example, XRP-Fi. For me, it was DeFi to be able to start up. So I definitely feel those excitement vibes for it. That's how I would compare it to what I look at in crypto.
Same here. I think Jenna said it perfectly. An airdrop, or if you're waiting for an exact answer to something that's, like you said, an answer from the SEC or whatever, that hype while you're waiting is very comparable to something like a football match if you're gonna watch it tonight. And yeah, I mean, it's going to be very interesting from first into last minute, and you'll see when there's 30, 40, 50,000 in the stadium. That's not because a coincidence that they're around the place. Their people are there and they want that rush. And if you can see 30, 40, whatever amount of people it is, that is definitely going to be contagious. And while watching it tonight, you will definitely feel those same emotions that they will be feeling at the football match.
Perfect. Exactly. That type of emotion and the energy is exactly why we set up the arena prediction for tonight. So that's why, guys, in the chat, every viewer, make sure to click the arena link in the description below. All right. Pick your outcome for tonight's match, Villarreal against Atletico Madrid. Make sure to screenshot it and share it in our Telegram or Discord group. Okay. Our director is going to pick 10 winners to split $100 in trial funds. So deadline, 9 p.m. Do it now because 9:01 will be too late, okay? So the final whistle for tonight, but the market never closes, never sleeps. So WEEX go. Segment 3, TradFi Gold, let's go.
Some traders stop when the market closes. The same assets, WEEX offers different outcomes. Trade stocks, gold, and oil with cryptocurrency. 24/7. No closing bell, no waiting, just filled. The Wall Street sleeps, we don't.
Okay. Welcome back. So we've been talking about crypto all the time until now, but there's actually something really interesting that I want to talk to you about as well, because WEEX has actually integrated traditional assets. So gold, US equities, crude oil, it's all tradable with USDT. And I want to dig into why that matters. So most crypto traders, native traders, have never touched gold or equities, right? Like full legions, for example. They think it's slow. And DJ, you can then jump in when I'll ask you if you think that's true, that it's slow, it's boring, or it's just a completely, entirely different world. So what would you say to someone in our audience who feels that way? Is there a moment or, let's say, a market event that changed how you personally think about traditional assets?
Of course, I understand that there's humongous volatility compared to traditional markets, for example, with gold and whatnot. But if you look at Warren Buffett or Charlie Munger, they play the slow but steady pace. And look at where they are today, and they've been doing it for, I don't know how many years, 50, 60, 70, how long it's been. And they still manage to win, meaning that slow and steady does help as well. Like, you can have the fun within crypto, but that doesn't mean you can't have fun if you're in traditional markets. And I'm a huge believer of traditional market myself. I think gold was and will be something that will be within the world, as something physical, if you want to as well. I believe that is definitely an interesting perspective for crypto traders when they want, like a crypto holiday per se, and instead of being looking at the charts every 2 seconds, they want, I want something a bit more relaxing. Well, try out gold, try out, traditional, TradFi, and you'll see that you'll be having a very nice day, a very nice pace per se.
And I mean, so there's also this narrative, right, that BTC is digital gold. I mean, everybody has been saying it. I just watched, even like yesterday, Mark Cuban was actually complaining that gold outperformed Bitcoin, and he bought Bitcoin because for him this was digital gold, right? So this is like a common narrative, right? And therefore, if you buy BTC, you don't need digital gold. But do you actually buy that? And do you believe that's true? Or do you think that, let's say, BTC and digital gold or gold serve, let's say, completely different functions in a portfolio?
I mean, the way I look at it is, I don't know who mentioned this, but I heard about this a long time ago. It's the fact, let's say you have, you've been doing well in life and you have, let's say, $250,000 in gold, then you have $250,000 in Bitcoin. Try to take that $250,000 in physical gold, for example, or gold itself, to another country. They'll stop you. They'll be like, what are you doing with all these kilos? Where does it come from? Blah blah. With Bitcoin, you just need to have it. You can have it on your phone. You can have it on your cold wallet, wherever it is. So yeah, obviously, there's digital. The digital way of TradFi, which could be on gold on the stock market or whatever, on WEEX, for example. But yeah, I mean, they serve a different purpose and they serve the same purpose at the same time. Bitcoin is very easy for the new generations. But of course, if I tell my granddad, I got Bitcoin, it'll be like, bit what? Like, what's that? So if I say, I got gold, he'll be like, okay, I know what gold is, if that makes sense. So yeah, they serve the same purpose, but at the same time, they're completely different purposes. So both are good. And, people that are in crypto, they should definitely have a look at both. You shouldn't be that vexed on or short-minded per se of like only crypto. It's a very big world, and there's many of stuff that's outside of crypto. So, TradFi is definitely one of them. That should be interesting to watch.
And also this might help for adoption, right? Because if people that already, let's say, are outside the crypto industry and they're buying gold, that could be a possibility, let's say, for them to also, let's say, join a crypto exchange. And obviously, if they have the chance to buy gold, they'll also see the other things that are around, and probably will be a little bit shocked or surprised when they see some meme coins like shooting up to the moon and then going down to hell, so that would be a new experience for them. And actually, that's why, so to our audience, in case you guys don't know, we are going to offer $0 commission on everything, okay? So make sure to check the description below. The TradFi portal is open, and the poll from segment 1 is still open as well. So if you haven't voted until now, make sure that you don't forget. because we're going to draw $30 of trial funds directly to your account. So it's free $30 just for clicking. I mean, why would you miss that? So let's talk about NVIDIA specifically. It's become, let's say, almost a meme at this point. And yeah, DJ, like you said, memes are your thing. So, but there's a real thesis underneath NVIDIA. I mean, how do you explain that in, let's say, the NVIDIA story to someone who's been deep in crypto and hasn't tracked equities? Why does this company matter? And why does it actually tell us, or what does it actually tell us about where value is concentrating in this AI cycle?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, NVIDIA is the company that makes all the graphics for computers or laptops or even, you know, like stuff like Nintendos or phones. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, AI is literally just growing. You know, Alex Hormozi said himself, this is going to be the worst day of AI because it's only getting better every single day. So it's going at a point where they just can't keep up, and it's only more and more demands, not just AI, but you know, for the best. You know, you got GTA coming out this year. They definitely need some processing power for sure to create the game. So yeah, that's definitely the way I look at it for sure. But I wanted to say as well, I want to just touch on the last topic. Is the thing that's really cool for WEEX as TradFi. If I'm not mistaken, if I want to buy gold, you know, on another way, I need to go for a broker. I need to wait until, you know, everything's okay. That will take multiple days. For example, on WEEX, you can just go register, sign up, boom, in 5 minutes you're ready, and especially there's no fees. So you know, it's the thing is with marketing is giving the less amount of friction possible from the user to the actual end product, which in this case is TradFi. And comparing the old way, the traditional way, which is, you know, going for a broker, or even, you know, you have to go to the physical stock market or the actual physical place. Here you have it on your phone, your laptop, boom, 5 minutes, you're up and ready on WEEX, zero commission. That's what I wanted to say. I apologize. And the question was, yeah, about NVIDIA. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would consider it a meme, to be honest. I mean, it's the number one company on the S&P 500 and the number one in the world, if I'm not mistaken, or it's, you know, it's very close to Google and Apple. But yeah, I mean, they're a humongous company and they're not going to stop. Like, there's so much demand that it's only going to go higher and higher. Yes, it'll have bad days like everything. I mean, if you look at the stock market in general, it's been down, it's been up. But yeah, I mean, I would definitely say that it might not be as fast mean volatility as a meme could be. But like I said before, if you want a bit more relaxing kind of crypto aspects, NVIDIA might be your play.
Yeah, I mean, like NVIDIA now, I think is valued $5 trillion or something. I mean, that sounds like crazy, but
Yeah.
I think maybe that's why people started making like comparisons between, let's say, early BTC and NVIDIA, because both were niche, 100% misunderstood. I mean, we just had like 2 days ago our Bitcoin pizza day. So the day where a pizza was bought with 70,000 Bitcoin, which nowadays would be over $700 million. I mean, that's crazy, right? But yeah, I mean, both BTC and NVIDIA went on a ridiculous run. And yeah, as the underlying thesis played out. So do you think that, let's say, the parallel holds between BTC and NVIDIA, or is it just, let's say, too clean?
Oof, that's a very good question. I mean, I guess depends who you ask. Like you're asking me, I would say you could compare one and the other, of course. Like you said with the pizza story, I mean, at the price amount that it costs today, I mean, he could probably buy Domino's pizza or something with that money. But still, that's another topic. Yeah, the fact that it was very misunderstood, sorry. And people were like, well, what is Bitcoin? What utility does it serve? And yeah, I completely agree that when it actually got understood by the people and people was like, well, what is Bitcoin for? The way I see it is a bank is closed on the weekends. And if I want to send you a certain amount, like, I don't know, 10, 15, whatever it is, the bank will ask me, well, what is it for? Where did it come from? Why? The fees tend to be high, and the same thing here. You know, it's Sunday today. I want to send you 10K. In a few amount of minutes, you'll get it in your wallet on the weekend with less fees, and there's no middleman. That's why, you know, peer-to-peer is very important. And once people understood that, then it just got, you know, that mass adoption, of course. So comparing that to NVIDIA, people were like, well, why do I need a faster computer for? Back in the days when the World Wide Web was, you know, a very, very slow machine with that dinosaur jumping every 5 seconds because the internet wasn't working. To now, you know, people want to stream or, you know, create a game like GTA, they need humongous power, or even, you know, a company like Claude or ChatGPT, they need humongous databases and processing power, you know, just to keep running, literally. So now everyone understands that we need these machines to be at top tier level. They're like, okay, this is something definitely worth buying for sure.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. I mean, and yeah, to everybody in the audience, you heard our DJ saying it exactly like this. I mean, if you want something a little bit more relaxed, you know, you can use WEEX to trade, NVIDIA, you know, which has been on an incredible run, or also gold. So make sure to click or read the TradFi link in the description, because right now, NVIDIA, gold, all these assets at zero commission. So the entry timing matters almost more than the price, because every fee you skip is literally pure profit. And if I look here at the chat, oh wow, a lot of people have been dropping tickers, all night long. Let me see. So there are two tickers that have been mentioned a lot. Obviously gold, because we have been talking about this a lot. But I also see Tesla. Yeah. So quick take on each. So what would you actually do with these two right now? So Tesla and gold. What do you think?
Oof. I mean, I would definitely bet on Tesla purely because I think CC said it best. You're not betting on, well, no, you're not trading in this case on the actual, like, Tesla. You're trading on the person that's behind Tesla. And in this case, it's Elon Musk. And that guy is an absolute machine. You know, he created, it was founder or the parting team of PayPal, Tesla, Starlink, Neuralink, X now, and, you know, whatever he touched seems to do very well. So I wouldn't do it against him, you know, if that makes sense. And
SpaceX, right? I mean, we're going to Mars.
Yeah, SpaceX, the Boeing company that does the tunnels in California, I believe. Yep. Yeah, like everything he touches, I want to say turns into gold, but no pun intended, of course. But yeah, everything he touches seems to do very well. And electrical cars, you can see it in China. Even look, when I go, and I live in Spain, when I go out and to the cities and whatnot, I can see there's more and more electrical cars. You know, definitely some Tesla and also some Chinese companies. But yeah, I mean, electrical is just going up and up and up. So I would definitely see that as something very interesting for the WEEX users to trade on for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I think it's exactly like you said. You got to bet on the person that has been just on a 2 decades insane run of just like success and success and success. Even though, as always, big disclaimer, no financial advice.
True.
Let's make sure. But obviously, this is something that we should take into consideration. And last call before segment 4 starts. Tonight's La Liga final match kicks off very soon. So make sure that you click on the Arena link in the description. So predict the last game. Again, Villarreal against Atletico Madrid. Make sure that you screenshot it. You share it in our Telegram or our Discord group. We're going to pick 10 winners, split $100, drop the money directly in your WEEX account. So you have 2 more minutes to do so. Make sure that you do it. So click on the description right below. So gold for the defense, tech stocks for the attack, and up next, a system that executes your trades while you sleep. So WEEX, go, go, go. Segment 4, AI Trading Challenge. Let's go.
May 2027, the Galactic AI Trading Final. The WEEX, unlimited resources for the home planet.
How did a human master the frequency of the universe?
I didn't study the market. I practiced the game. It started back in May 2026 with a 1,000 USDT challenge.
WEEX Labs AI Trading Challenge, a simulation where intuition is built. This is not just a game, it's a simulation that builds your power to earn. Master the AI, master the future. Your team's strategy, real-world rewards.
The training has begun. Win your future. Your road to gold starts here.
Welcome to the segment everyone has been waiting for, the WEEX AI Trading Challenge. Before we kick this off, I want to take 60 seconds to explain exactly what this system is, because it's generally unlike anything you have seen on a live stream before. This is a conversational AI trading terminal. You don't touch an order book. You don't drag sliders or fill in forms. You open a chat window exactly like texting, and you type your instruction in plain language. For example, buy Bitcoin with 20% of my balance at 50x leverage. Take profit at $2,000 of entry. The AI reads your sentence, interprets your intent, and executes the full order autonomously in seconds. Cross-market logic, multi-condition triggers, real-time volatility scanning, all done inside one terminal with one single line of text. It's the closest thing to having a professional execution desk in your pocket, something what was in the past reserved only for the institutional clients or institutions. Today, three of us are going head-to-head. You are going, not me, sorry guys. Each account is loaded with 1,000 USDT. We have exactly 10 minutes. At the end, whoever has the highest account balance wins. Strategy is human. Execution is done by AI. Let's go. But first, Chris, I would like to ask you a couple of questions, okay? You have been watching markets closely this week. Before we start the clock, give our audience a quick read of how you see the markets. Where are we standing right now? What's the macro setup? What do you think about it? And what are you waiting for?
In general, I think the traditional markets are recovering and doing pretty good right now. Probably Bitcoin and the crypto market in as a whole gonna recover as well. But I still see probably some dips below before we really have the recovery phase. So yeah, I don't want to be the bear here, but I think we're gonna go a little lower before we go higher again.
Okay, so you just simply show us that the crypto market is trading totally differently than the traditional markets. So for example, what we can even expect that if the traditional markets are now printing new highs, maybe if they will change sides and Bitcoin will be printing new highs and we will have a bull market and the traditional markets can be going bearish, right? It is also possible from my perspective. What do you think?
Yeah, that's possible, but it's not necessary, right? So I think it both could really go high. We could see both rise or fall, right? So I don't think it's necessarily that if one class is rising, the other one is dropping. So yeah.
Okay. And who of you who are here today was using our TradFi options in WEEX, like trading oil, gold? Have any one of you tried it already or not yet?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Trading gold sometimes. As WEEX also is offering 0% fee on gold and silver right now. It's a pretty good chance to tap in and take some nice trades.
Yes, so you already answered my question, because I wanted to ask how you see if you can trade gold without any fees and just use your USDT deposit instead of like moving between brokers, cryptocurrency exchanges. everything you can do now in one platform on WEEX, right? You can trade crypto, you can trade traditional markets, wherever you see fit and you see an opportunity, you just change the ticker, right? You go to, we have even dedicated now TradFi segment in our app. So it's very convenient for everyone who is serious trader, wants to catch every opportunity. Everything can be done now only in one app in WEEX.
On one app.
So yes, everything in one app.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So we have 3 minutes, guys. Like 10 or 15 seconds before it will go live, I will start again, and then we will start trading. We have just 10 minutes, so make sure you don't waste your time.
So it's automatically open like the trading interface, and we can just trade.
Yes, exactly. So each one of you, you will just see like ChatGPT. This is the only thing you will see on your screen. If you would like to watch the charts, you need to open it on some other window because it's not possible there. But you can ask all the technical questions, and I will be encouraging you to do it. For example, tell me, where do you see the next opportunity to trade now? For example, on BTC, short or long? How long is how far I can trade this? What's the, for example, potential profit? This kind of questions, but you will not see the charting side. So that's the thing. So we need either to check it on another screen. Yeah. So just try to test it as much as you can. There is a lot of people, like yesterday we were doing also AI trading competition in the office in Dubai. So people were like really amazed because you can, for example, you can open multiple positions. You can open, let's say 3-4 positions, then ask what's the current status. It will give you all the positions, entries, P&Ls, and everything in the margin used. So,
but how do
really
I open the positions then? Like I tell
natural language. You say yes. BTC open long with 50% of my deposit at 100x leverage, and for example, set take profit in 1% from the current price or the opening price, and that's it.
Okay, I got it. I never used
1 minute to go.
Yeah.
I already got my trades locked and loaded.
How?
Because I'm looking at 1 minute charts, bro.
But okay, you have another chart open. You try to outperform us here, right, Jenna?
Yeah, that's the point.
Okay, wait, let me look at the charts.
30 seconds.
30 seconds, no pressure, Chris.
Yes. Okay, we will start recording here again. So, guys, it's 20 seconds till the live trading. So, our competition is locked and loaded. So, are you all ready?
Ready?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Free accounts, 1,000 USDT each. 10 minutes, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So we started. We have 10 minutes. Use the terminal as much as you can. Ask the questions, execute trades, do whatever you see a fit. And remember, we have just 10 minutes, and the highest P&L wins. So as you can see, it's very clean. It's just one window, one chat, nothing else. So you can type in anything like execute a trade on BTC with 15% of my balance going long. You can set the leverage. You can change the margin from cross to isolated. You can set stop losses, take profits. Everything can be executed very easily, clean and fast.
Okay, how will I know if it executed my command?
You can just ask for the current positions. Show me my current positions, and then you can see. Can you disclose us what position you opened?
Long Bitcoin with 50x leverage. Use 50% of my account balance, and I'd like to stop it at 77. I just wanted to do a quick scalp in and out, but I don't know if it took it.
So aggressively, 50% of your account. That's good.
Same here, right? So I'm longing as well right now, but I'll do it on 100x, also with my 50% of my margin. So, oh yeah, there we go.
The high leverage is what we like, right?
Yes, it took it.
Nice. So we can see the leaderboard. I would like to ask Studio if you could change from trades to positions. We can see the positions running in the live on the right side. There is an option to change to positions. If I could ask.
Jenna, you know, with the longest printing, I will outperform you.
You will?
I will.
Well, I'm not. Why do you think that's my only trade?
Oh my God.
Whoa.
All right.
We got like a
can
quick
Studio
comment.
click
So
positions? Go with the go with the mouse slightly to the up, and there is positions tab next to the completed trades. We would like to see the positions running in live.
Okay. Okay.
Let me.
Yes.
Let me ask our team to show us the live positions. This will be more interesting, more engaging. So everyone is already in the positions?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Okay.
AI.
Peralta is silent. I think he opened a lot of positions.
Okay. So let's see leaderboard. So, okay. Tonio, Lil Cis, Chris, Peralta. And did you check with your AI? What's your current positions? What does it show you? Can someone show us the screen to the camera so we can show the viewers what's happening?
Oh.
Yeah.
See.
Well, my AI is evaluating my position, my leverage, and all the stuff. And I'm telling like, yeah, it's cute. So yeah,
it's good.
It's good. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
All right.
Okay, we are.
I need crypto Twitter to FUD alt real quick. FUD ALT. Just kidding. We're not manipulating markets. But I did put a 50x short on ALT because it pumped 30%. So it's not going to take a lot for this to come down. So that was just, we're praying. It looks good. Yeah. So we're praying on this one. 10 minutes. Come on, baby. Let's go.
We have 6 more minutes. 6 more minutes now. So let's see what will happen.
Oh, there we are. Okay.
Okay. Our leaderboard is, I think it's not updating now. Or can someone ask the AI for the current P&L on their account?
I think it didn't took my first position.
Thank you right now. And then can you ask?
Oh no, won't let me do ALT.
Okay, so we can see some movements on the account, but very, very small one. You need to, I think, open the bigger positions. We have 4 minutes. 4 minutes left.
Okay.
Our all viewers can drop predictions in the chat. Who takes the top spot? Who do you think will win? Chris, Pereira, or Jenna? Which guest is going to win? And remember, we are still pushing towards 3,000 likes for the second red packet drop. So keep smashing that like buttons.
Using
Mhm.
short XRP with 100x using the rest of my balance.
Mhm.
Because you should only
That's a
ever
good idea.
All right,
I
come
love
on.
XRP
Good.
army when they always push that the XRP will go. It's the only way to short XRP, right?
Right. Short filled, XRP USD short filled. Okay, cool. So I used a prompt and I just said to it, short something with the most potential for a quick scalp. And it gave me Sui. It says Sui has the best combo, real downside momentum. But then I also went ahead and put it on XRP. So I might even have two positions open. I'm not exactly sure. And I think my
Yes,
long.
you can just type in. You can just type in what are my current positions. You can ask AI; it will tell you. And PNLs, for example.
Okay.
We have three more minutes. We can see on the leaderboard there are some changes. Peralta is at 998, and the next one, 999, is who? Let's see. This
Okay.
is Chris. No.
That should be probably.
Lilsis. Yeah, yes. Lilsis.
Okay.
Chris. But what do you think, guys, about this trading with in the chat? Is it interesting?
Yeah, I love it.
Very-
So cool.
That's great. I do believe strongly that it's the future of trading, you know?
Yeah.
Whoa, who dropped that much? Who is in drawdown?
And it gives you insight. Like if you're making a bad decision, it's like, are you sure you really want me to do this? Let me show you something.
Really?
Yeah.
You see, that's really smart. I saw yesterday someone was trying to overpass the limitation. Like every chat AI has these limitations and like some set of rules. So I saw yesterday someone was trying to break the rules of our AI, like to give financial advices, but it's not how it is. Yeah. 1 minute to go. Who is on the leaderboard? We will need to see our three guests who has the highest account.
Yeah, I think. Jenna?
Yes, I'm trying to understand. Yeah, I'm like talking with the AI. She showed me my positions. That's very nice. And I asked him, okay, can we change the leverage? Want to put more? So it's interesting. The thing that it's telling me, accommodation and all the stuff is super great. Obviously, you need like a few minutes to really understand all the system, but when you nail it,
Same here.
yeah.
That's really nice. In the future, I think, for example, you drive a car, you want to do a trade, and then you just record a voice message to the chat and it will execute, right? I think we are close to the end because it's already almost 10 minutes. It's closed, right? So let's see the leaderboard. Studio, if we can turn on the leaderboard and let's see.
I'm ranked 5.
Okay. So we should go, I think, by the highest PNL in this case, or the highest equity. So we can say that Lilsis and Peralta are both on the first place because we have one has the highest account balance and the other one has the higher PNL. So it's really hard for me to make a decision here. So I think we can all agree that we have two winners, okay? And the Chris then is on the second place is also something, right? Okay, so yes. Congratulations all to you. It's very nice, and I'm very welcome that you took part in our AI trading challenge, and I would like to thank you for your time and dedication. And now I would like to also mention something everyone was waiting for. We are releasing now 100 high-value cash packets live. You go to WEEX app and enter code LALIGA, all caps, to claim your share. Go now to your app, type the code LALIGA. The fastest fingers have the biggest reward. So, and when you secure the packet, drop secured in the chat once you grab it. And if you haven't downloaded the app, you can just download it from the link in the description. Okay, guys, I would like to thank you so much for participating today with us. Maybe everyone can summarize in one sentence. How did you enjoy it, and how do you like it? What do you think?
Who want to start?
Yes, first.
Let's start with a lady. Jenna, please.
Jenna.
Awesome. This was the first time that I've ever used AI trading. And of course, because we had such a time crunch, I was like, why aren't you thinking faster? But it actually, it brought up, I put in, because I was doing the 1 minute chart, I put in very tight margins, type stop loss. And it's like, I don't think you should do that right now. Here's why, because we're going to put this order in and it's going to be, lower than what the actual price. So it stops you from doing something dumb, but it also shows you, if you ask for trends, like, hey, what's going on? What has the most momentum? So this is super easy if you're on the go, and I'm definitely going to use it again and keep messing around with it. But this was a great introduction to it. I love it. Great job, guys.
That's great. Thank you so much for kind words. Now, Peralta.
Well, for me, it's very interesting because if you go to the live section, you can check all the trades that everyone's did, so it's interesting because they give you all the plan that and the trades that everybody execute. But yeah, for me it's a very nice feeling right now. And now that I can put more money on it, so yeah, it's interesting the way that the AI give you advices, because I was reading oh my god, it's really telling me this. So okay, it's interesting. So yeah, I think that it's very in a good way.
Great to hear. And Chris, what do you think?
Yeah, same. I think it's amazing, and I think you are right. That's gonna be a lot of trading in the future with AI. I think you could easily scrap on the market, see what's going on, like Jenna said, see what's going on in the general market, and just also probably I need to check if how to set the alerts for different indicators, but it's very, very cool. I really like it, and yeah, I'm gonna use it definitely.
Perfect. So I would like to say congratulations and thank you once again. And to our viewers, if you haven't downloaded the WEEX app yet, go in the description, download the app, get your packet, be fast because there is only 100. And now we will move to the tool that makes your capital work while you sleep. WEEX, go, segment, auto, earn. Let's go.
Your USDT might be slacking off together. Turn on the auto earning buff with just one tap. Don't let your USDT stay idle. Others have already activated auto earn. You can keep waiting for the market, but your funds shouldn't wait with you. Think trading is the only way to earn? WEEX Auto. Earn gives your USDT steady returns.
Here we are back live, and I have amazing news. I think you can also see it because the director just confirmed we got 3,000 likes. That's insane. I did not expect that happening so fast. Wow, this is absolutely crazy. So this means that a second wave of 100 cash packets is live in the back end. This means that you have to open the WEEX app, So open the WEEX app on your phone and find the gift in your left menu. Make sure to claim your gift with the code below. And once you grab it, write secured in the chat. Okay, secured, because our director, he's going to do something right now. So also look at the screen. So director, please throw the new user 100% APR card on the screen. Absolutely crazy. So Jenna, when a new user sees 100% APR for the first time, what's actually their first reaction? And do you think, is it too good to be true?
Oh, 100% of the time, when someone sees 100% APR, they're like, okay, first of all, it's got to be too good to be true. They will check out the exchange, see if it's sketchy, whatever. Now, me, on the other hand, if I see 100% APR, I'm not going to risk, more than I'm willing to lose, but I'm going to try it out. But, I have faith in WEEX. I have full faith in this crypto exchange, obviously. But, it's just like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. But the amount on it, I think it's only up to $200, right? $0 to $200. That's not a huge risk in my eyes. But if it's, all you have to pay your bills, then obviously don't do it. But, first skepticism, but I've tried it. It works. I'm in.
Awesome. Yes. Well said. Well said. So don't over leverage. If you can't afford $200, then don't do it. But otherwise, give it a shot. So for all the new users who are not familiar with this, just make sure to read the description below. There's the APR subscription link just in the video description. So please check it out. This is heavily capped and disappears when the final whistle blows tonight, which is going to be very, very soon. So don't leave free money on the table. That would be such a shame. But yeah, moving forward. So there are a lot of people in the chat I saw that they were asking, do you actually have to do anything to keep earning, or does it just run itself? So I know, Jenna, you're very familiar with this. Please walk our audience through how the toggle system actually works in plain, simple language.
It's so easy, guys. If you go on to, I wish we had the screen up here right now, onto your WEEX homepage, up at the top, you'll see all different options, and you'll see where it says earn. Literally, all you have to do is just click on that drop down. You go to auto earn, and all you have to do is just toggle. Auto earn is either enabled or disabled. But to me, it makes sense. If you're already trading on the exchange and you're going to leave USDT there in between your trades, you might as well be earning on it. And you literally don't have to do anything. You could turn it off at any time if you want to. So literally click, click. So easy, Chris. So easy.
Awesome. Awesome. So guys, you heard it. It's super, super easy. And just in case, if you want to see again how it works, we have a video in the video description below. You'll see the toggle tutorial. It really takes just one click, exactly like Jenna said. So to the audience, if you're not watching your charts, or you're sleeping, or you're on holiday, as long as that switch is green, your idle capital is compounding. So if this future solves a real problem for you, chat, please drop a 1. I really want to see a lot of ones right now. So if this is really solving a real problem for you and you want to compound your capital, drop a 1 in the chat right now. And Jenna, let's talk about the more conservative side. So let's say if someone is holding USDC and let's say wants stable, predictable returns, how does the 12% APR staking option compare to what they'd get at, let's say, a traditional bank?
Well, it's way better than a traditional bank. But actually, Chris, I was hoping you could actually tell me a little bit more about this promo of the amount that you can put in up to get the 12%, and also how long it lasts, because I'm actually not in that promotion yet, and I'm super excited about it. But I would much rather have my money on the exchange earning 12%. USDC is something I feel very comfortable holding. Everybody knows Circle, so it's like pretty low risk to me, but way better than a bank. What do they offer? Like what, 1%, 0.5% on savings? It's nothing. Like compared to inflation, that is going to be absolutely nothing. I find it pointless.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, I think the key word is exactly that. It doesn't even cover, let's say, the rise in inflation, right? I mean, we've seen it in the past, few years that just prices have been going up insanely, like everywhere around the world, right? And so, where's actually really the point to keep your, let's say, your capital in a bank account that gives you like 1% or 0.5 or 1.5? Will never ever cover your inflation costs. So actually keeping your money in the bank is going to make you lose money. It's just absurd, right? So and so that's why to all the audience, so for the staking link, I mean, if you want to know more about staking, there's a link in the description below. So 12% APR on your USDC. So that's really, really solid. It's 100% going to cover, let's say, the rising inflation costs. And you should definitely check it out. So make sure, check out the link in the description below, the staking link, all right? Because if you have capital sitting like idle in a wallet, it's just literally like dead weight, or in the bank, slightly better, but not that great, right? So put it to work. That's let's say our suggestion for you guys, but make sure it's your own decision, right? Make sure if you feel comfortable, if you want to try it out, everything very, very easy. As Jenna said, just go to weeks.com and you'll see it's just like a few clicks away. And this also means that next up, we will have the ultimate grand prize. So make sure that you're going to stay here, because we are going to give away one golden ball world ticket. Yes, you heard it right, because I mean the World Cup is going to start very, very soon. WEEX, as a sponsor of La Liga, Road to Gold, obviously wants to give you something to look forward to even after the season ends, because as you know, it's going to end right now. It's going to end after the match between Villarreal and Atletico Madrid. So please stay all tuned, because there will be a grand prize winner, and this will be announced in the next segment. And before we get to that, Jenna, I really, really want to thank you for being such a wonderful guest. People, please make sure that you follow her. So follow her on X. She's an XRP. What would you say? Like fan, or I mean, definitely support her, right?
Well, I'm a recovering XRP maxi, Chris. No, I'm multi-chain and all the things now, but I do focus heavily on the XRPL ecosystem, because a lot of people don't know what they're building out there, and on the fork and the side chain, all the different things. So there's so much actually going on. So I definitely focus a lot on that, but definitely a variety of other things as well. So thanks for having me on, Chris. I appreciate it. It was so much fun.
Thank you so much, Jenna. Absolutely fantastic having you. I hope to see you soon.
Win with WEEX.
Okay, fellow winners, the 90 minutes of regular time are officially over. So we're in injury time right now. This means that the grand finale golden ball drawing is live. So the ultimate prize, La Liga official merchandise deluxe gift box, plus one confirmed World Cup ticket. Just one winner for the entire venue. So these are the last 60 seconds, and I will start the countdown right now, because our backend is scanning the data logs. That's what the director said. He's looking for active users who have clicked any description link, have participated in milestones, shared their screenshot, and casted their votes. So if you haven't clicked just yet, this is your very last chance, but for real. So do it right now to leave your footprint. Not interacting means handing this World Cup ticket to someone else. So do you really want to miss the chance? Come on. So everybody in the chat, rise, spam our ultimate keyword on the public chat, hash WEEX X La Liga hash. All right. Hash WEEX X La Liga hash. So drive the heat and trigger the prize wheel, because we're going to announce the winner in a few seconds. Okay. 3, 2, 1. All right. Time is up. Let's see who won. Let's see. Director, please show me the UID that won the ticket. All right. So ticket won by UID 4600962577. I will repeat, 4600962577. Please make yourself visible in the chat. If not, anyway, no worries, because you're going to pick up your prize in the Telegram chat. So just make sure that you show up, you talk to one of our admins, and we will cross-check that this account belongs to you. So congratulations, you won the ultimate prize, the La Liga official merchandise deluxe box, and a World Cup ticket. So absolutely stunning. I'm really happy for you. So to everybody else who did not win the prize, I mean, we could only have one grand prize winner. I'm sure that many of you have now trial funds in your account. Some of you won WXT tokens, right? And let's not forget, WXT outperformed Bitcoin in this last bull cycle. So if you're not among one of the winners, please don't be upset, because we're going to come back. There will be more seasons, all right? This was just season 3. So make sure that you're going to keep following us. So if you look down below, there's the link to our Telegram official community chat, okay? So you will join the inner circle. So you will always be updated about, live streams that we're going to do, airdrops that are happening. Obviously our team is there. I am there as well. So on Telegram, Durden CEX. But anyway, unless you have a crypto project that you want to get listed on WEEX, please talk to the other guys, because that's my thing. And one last thing I really would like to give you before we log off and we all head out to watch the game Villarreal against Atletico Madrid. I want to make sure that whatever trade you choose, you give it your best, go for your shots, play free, try everything, and most importantly, have fun out there. So congratulations to all the winners today. I'm Chris Durden, and I'll see you next season. See you.
Other or gold? Make your choice. Go, go, go. Combo 1. World Cup tickets. Mega Combo. 2,000 cash packets. La Liga football. Everyone wins. Chose. Go, go, go.
WEEX joins forces with La Liga. Ride with superstars and allocate global assets. backed by a 1,000 BTC protection fund, building a fortress for your assets. Join now and unlock the global trading system. WEEX. Trade for glory.
Some traders stop when the market closes. The same assets, WEEX offers different outcomes. Trade stocks, gold, and oil with cryptocurrency. 24/7. No closing bell, no waiting, just filled. The Wall Street sleeps, we don't. May 2027, the Galactic AI Trading Final. The prize, unlimited resources for the home planet.
How did a human master the frequency of the universe?
I didn't study the market. I practiced the game. It started back in May 2026 with a 1,000 USDT challenge.
WEEX Labs AI Trading Challenge. A simulation where intuition is built. This is not just a game, it's a simulation that builds your power to earn. Master the AI, master the future. Your team's strategy, real-world rewards.
The training has begun. Win your future. Your road to gold starts here.
Go global. Win with WEEX.
Other or gold? Make your choice. Go, go, go! Combo 1. World Cup tickets. Mega Combo. 2,000 cash packets. La Liga football. Everyone wins. Chose. Go, go, go! Other or gold? Make your choice. Go, go, go! Combo 1. World Cup tickets. Mega Combo. 2,000 cash packets. La Liga football. Everyone wins. Chose. Go, go, go!